These are the 3 strategies that I use to stay consistent for the 50 days of training. I wanted to bring this up because, it's just so amazing when you can stay consistent with something, how much better you get at it. And that's the point of this series of training, So let's first look at why do we train? Well, first of all, let's look at the negatives of not training. You're being obese and out of shape. First of all, it's a detriment to your health. It's not good. You get sick easier. You're more likely to have heart attack, cancer, all that stuff. Bad. Diabetes, no good. Next is you feel insecure in public. We don't want that. You get depressed and anxious because this body is meant to be moving and shaking. It's full of energy, and you gotta project it out there, and that anxiety goes away because you're spent in a day. And the other thing too, like the positives. Let's look at the positives now. First of all, you feel confident. You not only live longer, but you live a better quality of life, right? And also, the opposite sex is attracted to you. Your body does what you want it to do, and you have more energy and less pain in the body because all the imbalances are corrected by training. So the first strategy I use is I leave all my stuff at the door ready to go. It takes me, even when I'm in Canada, it takes me 5 minutes to get to the gym, to pick up my stuff and get to the gym. It takes me absolutely no time, so it's so easy. I don't pick the gym far away. That's a 20-minute drive. That's crazy. The gym is within 4 minutes of me. My stuff is packed. I can literally come home from work, grab it, and go. What I've done now is I've built gyms at my house. I have my house in Canada, house here, and I've built gyms, so I am there within seconds. And this just helps you stay consistent. Making it easy to train is the number one thing that's gonna make you consistent, right? Another example is if you're really tired at the end of the day at work and your gym's 20 minutes away, you're not going to that. So that's one thing, right? Now, as you build that habit, let's say you've done your 50 days of training, you're really building that habit. What's gonna have to happen is you're gonna have to change. This is the second one. The second thing is you're gonna have to change your identity, right? If your identity was being out of shape, gamer, pizza box eater, that identity is gonna have to change. Because what happens is people say, I wanna lose 50 pounds by this date, and they'll do it, and they go back to their old ways. You cannot be the same person if you wanna stay in shape forever. You have to build that I am an athlete. Now I can give you an example with YouTube. I used to be a pipeliner for 10 years. And then 2 years ago, I decided to create a channel. This transition from being an oil and gas dude to a YouTube creator is quite an identity change, right? And once you start, you're gonna have skeptics. People are gonna go, oh yeah, what is he doing, right? But you have to keep at it, stay consistent, and then your identity will change. I am an athlete now. Now, what happens when this identity changes from pizza box gamer to athlete is a part of you needs to die, right? And the new part of you is growing. A more positive, healthy person will be growing. So when this happens, there is a shift. Your friend, you won't be able to hang out with your friend group as much because they have a different set of beliefs. Their beliefs is gaming and pizza. Your new beliefs is getting in shape and eating healthy. And what I've noticed, especially for myself, is there's people in the old group that will have a clash with you because we call it growing people, You're making it, they're gonna say you've changed, man, but what it is you're growing, right? And this brings me to the third way to stay consistent. You need to find that new friend group. Because when you find your new friend group, these guys, you're gonna be losing the old group. Maybe not completely, but that part of you will be dying and you will be going there depending on the level of the athlete you want to be. And as you keep moving this way, you will become an elite athlete. And the people you surround yourself by are going to talk about how we train, how much protein you eat, what kind of health food do you do, what are we going to do to become better, and what your conversation, the thing that's priming your brain constantly is training. They're going to have little competitions. They're going to push you to be better. And that third thing is going to make you consistent because you're with the boys. and some girls that are amazing at let's say rock climbing. And you gotta keep elevating. You have to meet the standards of the group. And that's what's so amazing about the third one is the group. Because these people are gonna continually to push you. I'm so lucky, I got such an amazing group. And we're always pushing each other to see how great we can become. Now, that's basically the three strategies that I use to stay consistent. So, first strategy is build the habit, make it easy. You're gonna add your stuff there. Second is you're gonna have to change your identity. And as that happens, the third thing is gonna happen, you're gonna have to find a group. It's just the transition of growth towards becoming a superior athlete. All right.